What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
On today's episode of Roadie Reactions, we get the triumphant return of Nanowar of Steel from whatever that weird stint as a pop band was that they were doing. And they announced that they have a brand new record coming out July 2nd on Napalm Records, and it's called Italian Folk Metal. So obviously they're going to be doing metal again. Or it's an ironic title, and they're not. But they made it seem like they are. Because on their social media, they were like, surprise, we got you guys. We tricked you into thinking we were just going to be a pop band from now on, but we're coming back with more metal. And I really sat back and I was like, did that many people really actually believe that they were going to be a pop band from now on? I mean, this is a band that's been writing comical music for years and trolling people for years. I assumed right away they were probably just bored and trolling people. But I did read the comments on social media, and there were people that legitimately seemed like relieved when they announced they have a new metal album coming out because they thought that they were really just going to be a pop band. So good job, guys. You fooled a lot more people than I actually thought you would have, and it's pretty damn funny now that I look back on it. Now, the funny thing I find about this is that the album is called Italian Folk Metal, but this song has a German title, so I'm assuming it's going to have German lyrics. I did see there is an Italian version of it, but I'm going to do the German one because I want to see a band full of Italians sing a full song in German. Now, I'm not going to be surprised if they pull it off very well because they've done songs in other languages before and they've been great, but I'm really interested in this one and it's going to be super cool. So let's get into it. I will link this original video in the description below, and today I'm once again listening to Nanowar of Steel, and for the first time hearing their brand new single, Der Fluch des Kapt'n Iglo. Let's go!
Fischstäbchen?
Pasta mit Thunfisch.
Fischstäbchen?
Pasta mit Thunfisch.
Ich hab gesagt.
Fischstäbchen. Fischen in Frieren panieren, bis sie extra knusprig werden. Kochen, würzen, errichten, mit der passenden Beilage.
I'm digging this right away because it sounds like they co-wrote this with the Ailstorm guys. I love the sound of this already. Pure typical Nanowar of Steel fashion, this seems like it's just going to be a hysterical video and lyrics. I'm glad I turned the captions on because the captions built into the video are German. So let's go.
Mit Lachs bist du gnadenlos. Lass Garnele nicht in Ruhe. Du bist wild wie ein Albatros. Und die Kriegsmarine ist machtlos gegen Blitzkriegfischerei. Deine fiesen Angelhaken für den Kampf sind schon bereit. Der Fischschwamm wird gebraten, wird gedünstet und geschmort. Und die Fischvernichtung fängt an ab sofort. Fischen in Frieren panieren, bis sie extra knusprig werden. Kochen, würzen, errichten, mit der passenden Beilage. Kapt'n Iglo, der Pirat aus dem Fischbad. Kapt'n Iglo, mit der weißen Rauschebart. Nur der Schreck über 7 Meere, rissen durch auf einem Speer. Du bist Kapt'n Iglo, dieser bösen Klassenkampf.
So a couple things to get out of the way. Let's just say, well, obviously, I'm not a native German speaker. I'm actually not a German speaker. So for any Germans that watch this, let me know how their accents are in the comments. I feel like they're doing this very well. So one of my first thoughts is I just wanted to bring up how I think German is one of the best languages for metal with a lot of stuff. I mean, it's fitting. It sounds good. Dude, the Kapt'n Iglo, or Captain Birdseye, as it said in the English translation, almost kind of looks like the drawing that Potawatomi Minimac did of me when I did the live reaction with Nanowar of Steel. I wonder if he did this. He's actually a really talented artist. Other than that, I mean, obviously we're not going to get gear in this. This is mostly animated, and then we got the two guys arguing over the food. Reminds me of me and my wife every time we try and have to figure out what we want to eat for dinner. We can never agree on anything. Let's keep going.
Küstenwache, lachst über ihr Fangverbot. Dein Torpedo ist ein Fischstäbchen, deine Bombe eine Fischmulett. Und dein Feind hat sich ergeben, dein Angriff hat ihn geschmeckt. Und dein Ziel ist die Panierung der gesamten Ostsee. Für den Fisch hast du eine köstliche Rezeptidee. Fische in Frieren panieren, bis sie extra knusprig werden. Kochen, würzen, richten. Passenden Beilage. Der Iglo, der wieder aus dem Fisch macht. Der Iglo, wie der weiße Rausche war. Nur der Schrank über 7 Meere, rissen durch auf einem Speer. Du bist der Iglo, dieser böse Klassenkampf.
Even though these guys are highly regarded and held as like a comical joke band, it's always really impressive to me how good the musicianship in their music is. They're actually really, really talented musicians, which is also impressive because this is pretty much their side jobs. As we've learned, like all of these guys in the band have full-time, pretty impressive jobs other than being in the band. I'm really enjoying the music in this a lot. The video is hysterical. One thing I've noticed so far is I don't know who the two guys are in the beginning, but Mr. Baffo is the only band member we've actually seen in person that's not animated. So I wonder if they're all going to show up, or maybe because of the pandemic and quarantine and stuff, they were only able to get him, or they specifically only got him. I don't know. If this is a Paulo video, I could probably ask him, but I bet it is. We'll find out at the end.
Fischstäbchen in der Vorteilspackung. Meine Mannschaft ist minderjährig, aber das ist kein Problem. Ihre Eltern stimmen zu. Niemand hat was gesehen. Deine Freundschaft ist manchmal zu zärtlich und zu liebevoll. Aber man soll einen Fischer aus den Gründen nicht verurteilen.
Dude, it's a really good chorus. Yep. Hollow video. One band member in the entire video. That's interesting. Man, I'm impressed most about just the musicality in that one. There was really good. There was a lot of good guitar riffs going on. A lot of cool guitar work. I mean, everything in it. The drums, the nonstop 6/8 drum timing going. Pretty cool, man. Let's go talk more about it. So in typical Nanowar of Steel fashion, we get a highly entertaining music video mixed with really skilled musicianship, honestly. It was great, man. I really liked it. Now, to be 100% honest, it took me a minute to get into it, because while the video mixed with the song was really entertaining and I liked it, it kind of struck me at first that this might not be a song that I would listen to away from the video, like on my own at home. But as you saw, by the time I got to that last chorus, I was like, this is actually really catchy and it's really good. And again, the musicality of it was pretty impressive. And they always are, especially for a band that considers themselves a comical band. I find that sometimes these guys probably don't get the credit they deserve as musicians. But I'm excited for this album, and as the name suggests, Italian folk metal, I hope it's not just ironic and we get some more folk-influenced songs from them, because I would love to hear that from these guys. And I know we're probably going to get more music videos as well, and I'm excited for that. So mark it on your calendars. July 2nd, brand new album from Nanowar of Steel. Italian folk metal is out on Napalm Records. I'm excited. I'll pre-order it the second it's available. It might be available now. I don't know. If it is, I'll do that tonight. And thank you guys for letting me know this came out and putting it on my radar. If you're new here and you liked what you saw, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time, so if you turn your alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like. But if you disliked it, that's not a problem, man. Thank you very much for watching this time. You are free to click dislike if you disliked it. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server I hang out on. I have a Twitch that I stream video games on and just sit and talk to you guys from time to time. And if you're interested in either of those, I will put the links in the description below. My handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.